Greetings, everyone. I'm just going to jump right into this video. I have been addressing different issues as it relates to Jamaica recently, and I feel it's necessary because before you can try to fix the bigger picture, you have to take a close look at the internal struggles, look at certain dynamics within your race or within your country and fix those before you can, address other issues. And one of the things I want to talk about is the coldness in people in Jamaica and the painful situation it must be for individuals with disability or anybody who is different in any way. It is a culture that is very unforgiving in many respects, and it's also one that is very judgmental. And I know that has a lot to do with the religion, but then there are also people who are not religious, and they have this sort of mentality that judges what they don't know or understand. The reason I'm talking about this is because of a video that I watched, and it really moved me, of a young lady from Jamaica talking about what it's like for her to be an intersex person, Hermaphrodite it's called, I think. This young girl was born with two sex organs, and when she chronicles her experience growing up in Jamaica and having to watch family members be ashamed, and how she learned to be ashamed, that it was her dirty secret, and that she confided in one person who recently threatened to come out with her story, and so it forced her to come and address it herself. But she also chronicled her story about being in a relationship with a guy who actually physically assaulted her because someone told her about it, told him that she, was a hermaphrodite, violently attacking her and beating her, not understanding that this girl was born this way. This is not something that she chose. But when I listen to her story, she is in so much pain. She's so deeply wounded. She's so hurt. But I want to say to her name is Pretti. I want to say to her that, and to everybody else, that sometimes people come into our lives and we think they come into our lives so whatever reason. We think, they come to be our lover, they come to be our friend, they come to be our confidant, and we don't understand that those individuals are coming to teach us a lesson, and we are here to teach them one too. But sometimes those individuals come to force our hand. They're not thinking they're coming to force our hand. They're coming to exploit us or abuse us. But through those terrible experiences, you are then able to come out and really touch people in a way that is necessary. Because I'm sure that there's a lot of persons who hated Pretti because she's harsh, difficult to listen to. And if you look at her, on surface level, you'll have bad feelings about her. You'll resent her because what she brings or what she's offering the world is hard to take. But when I first saw her and listened to her, I knew that deep down this person had a story. And I want to say here that a lot of times when people behave badly, as I have said previously, oftentimes they're hurting. There's a story. There's always a deep story. That's why the human part of you is quick to judge the judgment. But I'm saying you have to roll that back a bit. Because as she tell her story, I am very moved. And I'm actually hoping that out of this situation with her breakup with her partner and the kind of painful situation she's now going through, I'm hoping that someone will see her story and out of it something positive can come. Because she's now the voice of people who have different types of disability, or different things that they're insecure about, or different struggles that they're facing alone, secretly. I'm giving her a platform. Now, I could share that video, I could put it in the link, but I'm not sure if the people who watch my channel can handle that kind of truth or that kind of honesty, because it's very raw. And I really don't really want to offend anybody. I know a lot of people watch me and they're probably very conservative, and for the most part I try to keep my channel, you know, free of profanity. I have swear a time or two here, but it's not something I'm in the habit of doing. And if you're not able to deal with raw, if it offends you, see, if it's my raw, I don't care if it offends you, but it's someone else sharing her story, and I don't want to put her on my platform to be further abused. I just want to highlight her story, and I want to say to Jamaican people that they have to do better. They have to stop shaming people for things that they have no control over. Pretti Don, I have watched your videos and I've laughed a time or two, and whenever your videos get too much for me, I just don't have to do anything else but get out of it and say, okay, another time I'll watch you, when I'm not in the mood for that kind of raw. But I really empathize with you, Pretti Don, or Don, Pretti Don, I think your name is. And I want to say to you that everything that you're going through right now, all the experiences you're having, it is for a purpose. Build your platform on this, and I'm not saying I want you to change and be something that you're not, but I want you to understand that now that you're forced to tell your story, there will be many people that will come to you and share theirs. You have no idea. You have no idea what you're going to be doing for people, and what your experience recently with your breakup has propelled you into doing. It has created a new platform for you, and sort of like a new journey. I hear your pain. I can't say I understand it, but I can imagine what it must be like living in a society that is so cruel, that is so, you know, unkind in so many ways, that is so judgmental, where you have something, you're born with something that is out of your control, and having to hold that shame and have someone who you trusted put it out there in to further victimize you. But you're not a victim. In fact, use this situation to propel yourself. Use this situation to build your platform, and understand that many of those who resented you or hated you in the past, that didn't know who you were, have newfound respect for you. Stay blessed.